But welcome to the Realize to Actualize show, to the Now show, right here, right now, where I like to present something extremely exciting to you. It's a school, the school of life. It's a school for learning, where we all learn, where we all teach what we have learned. And it's really an awareness of becoming aware of one another, of becoming aware of oneself, to really gain this knowledge of self, which is really the eternal quest. And I'm not here to give you that knowledge, of course. I cannot give you that, but I'm here to help you find that from within yourself, and to find out also how in order to really get to know yourself, to also know other selves, meaning other people. Meaning as you really get to know other people, especially the difficult ones, let me say that here already. The people who really irk you and trigger you and get you to react in a negative way, they are your greatest teacher. And that is really where Realize to Actualize the journey leads to know for yourself, to know about the nature of reality, to know other people. As you really get to know them, you really get to know yourself. And as you get to know yourself, you get to know other people. As you realize, you actualize, or as you actualize, you realize. However you want to look at that. Also, this is something that I'm learning, and that's what I'm really sharing here in these videos, basically this kind of learning. The real learning, which is a matter of getting to know yourself and finding out, okay, what is my nature, and how can I really develop that nature? And how can I, learn about this nature as I learn about the nature of others. Learning to be real with others. Learning to see, to be real towards them, and that you're truthful towards them. Your true self, you express that to them, you're able to relate yourself to them. In order to develop a relationship, a real relationship, you need to also allow the other person to really, to be who they are, and to see them, for you to see them for who they are, and then to relate yourself to that. And especially that's challenging when the other person says something that you don't agree with. Usually that triggers us, I say. Usually also with me, it is sometimes still, I'm learning that. I'm trying to get better and to master that, actually. The art of self-mastery is learning not to react to things, to take things personal from other people. But I'm working on that. As I'm learning that. Also, that's the Realize to Actualize effect. And that's what I'm sharing with you here. To also take something from that into your own life, to see what you can do with that, or how you can use this for yourself, with your own challenges, to deal with your own challenges better, to find solutions to your own problems. And one of the things that we all can learn, also this is something I'm trying to master, to know that we cannot control others, to not to be triggered by others, to not take things personal, but to realize that's your thing, dein Ding, not my thing, not mine Ding. That's also the relevance of kein Ding, really. To see the difference. As we see the difference, we see the connection. We see actually that's your thing, is my thing, is our thing, is one thing. Is one thing, is no thing, really. So welcome to this new awareness, to this new way of thinking, which is where it starts, this new way of being, which we develop as we learn, and really get engaged in the process of this kind of natural learning, which is about learning about our nature and about the nature of others, the nature of reality, and how we can connect with our authentic nature as we go beyond the conditioned programmed nature where we just react to things, where we go through the emotions, and where we struggle to, we here in the West are not like these people in Africa I'm working with, struggle to feed themselves every day. But we struggle for happiness, we struggle for success, and we struggle for recognition, and we struggle for good experiences. We look for good experiences. We're trying to feed ourselves in terms of just good experiences. And being with people who can meet our standards, our requirements of them. And if they do that, yes, we have them in our lives. And and that's also, you see that in yourself. You've probably done that yourself. You can be accused of that. I can be accused of that. When the other person does something that you don't like, as soon as something happens, they say something even that you don't like, you get upset, you take it personal, and eventually you're going to end the relationship. We talk about love, real love, really, which is continuous learning. Like, okay, why did you say that? Where'd you come? Let me tell you how I feel about what you just said. And then just be there. Don't run away. Don't let it affect you. But it's part of our programming. It's like a reaction, automatic reaction. It's like we are on automatic pilot. Of course, if we just follow the program, that's what it is. We don't think about, our actions. We just do. every day, the same thing. Well, we all look for something better. But this better is just like, that's really also the message from the Wizard of Oz. You know, whatever you were looking for, whatever you think you need, you have it already. If you really look within yourself, you had it all along. And that's my gift to you, this message. Give you that present, which hopefully you can use in your own life to do something positive with that. And if you'd like to learn more, I'd like to also draw your attention to the Hearts Project, something that is really dear to my heart, really amazing, about helping a group of people in Africa to help themselves. I've been doing this for many years through Facebook, just basically giving people love and attention, a little bit money here and there, which is also very difficult because I have been also rather broke. One of my issues really in life is money, and to really sell myself and to do something with my talents. I'm very good at what I do, but that's also the relevance for me personally for Realize to Actualize. I've realized these things and I talk about it, it's very easy for me, but in terms of the actualization, yeah, this is much more difficult. And actually, I'm not doing this really, to be honest. I want to be more honest. I hope you appreciate that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you. I actually want to say, it might sound a little, but it feels good. I encourage you to do that sometimes, even though you might not really feel it. But just to say it, that's where it starts, the process. I love you. Especially, of course, that when you say that, and as you really say that to another person, you really say that to yourself. And that's, well, where the journey really, where it really begins. You know, to heal our own wounds, which we all have, but we're not really looking at them anymore. We don't even see them anymore. We covered them up. But they're many times stimulated in relationships. When something happens, the other person does something, or they remind us of something bad, and we just react to it without thinking. So I suggest here, with Realize to Actualize, this idea is to not do that anymore. When you feel like reacting again in the same way you did before, stop yourself. Take a moment, take a breath. Just watch what happens with you. And ask yourself where this is coming from and what this reminds you of. See your own pattern. Break your own pattern. That's the key. Start new patterns. Start new habits. New behaviors. It starts with your thinking. As you change your thinking, you change then your behaviors. As you realize something new, you actualize out of that something new. And you change. And this world around you changes. Your world around you changes, your entire world. And in very, very, very positive ways. So welcome to that, and like the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But if you have the feeling that I could be one of those teachers for you, if you think I could be of assistance to you, I'll be very happy to speak to you further. All my contact information is on my websites, realizetoactualize.com and kinding.com. Thanks for watching. Keep it real and much love to you.